mother forced me into the spotlight as a terminally ill child to scam compassionate strangers. I obeyed her at first, mistaking performance for protection. She smiled as people wept over my bravery, while I stayed silent, watching lies grow. My escape from childhood games was replaced by staged hospital photos. That wig itched more than my conscience. I trusted her when she said this would save us, but the more she took, the more hollow I felt. Her hands were always reaching for more, not to help but to harvest pity. She made me skip school for staged chemo visits, whispering we need this, Noah. Each click of a donation notification rang like a verdict. Principal McKinney called once, but Mom said I was too weak to talk. I stared at the wig on our coat back, still damp from sweat. It wasn't just a costume, it was a leash. My drawings disappeared too. They'll worry you're planning an escape. She'd laugh. That laugh, sweet to strangers, sharp to me, always meant control disguised as love. When Grace started filming fake hospital scenes, I froze. She brought in a borrowed bag. Made me groan on cues. I couldn't look at myself. Principal McKinney noticed I stopped sketching in class. That wig itched as she tightened it behind me, whispering, "Keep still, sweetie." I nearly told the truth, but she dangled eviction. "They'll throw us out." "Noah," she warned. My silence became survival. My guilt, unbearable. Grace sent donation requests to cancer support forums, real parents begging for help. She copied their stories, edited names, and called them ours. I watched her laugh at replies. I told Principal McKinney my truth in shaky whispers. But she seemed skeptical. "Are you sure?" she asked. I nodded, gripping my sketchbook like armor. "Grace found out you betrayed me," she hissed. Slapping it from my hands, I felt like nothing. At a school assembly, Grace faked a fainting spell, claiming stress over my treatments. Cameras rolled. I stared into the crowd, pulse pounding. That wig itched again, burning my scalp with shame. I whispered to McKinney, "None of it's real," she gasped. Grace spotted us and rushed over, draping her arm around me. "He's confused," she purred, but McKinney didn't look away this time. I realized someone finally believed me. The twist hit hard. McKinney contacted a social worker. Grace found out before they arrived. She packed bags, dragged me to the car. "We'll go somewhere new," she snapped. But at a gas station I ran. Wig in hand, I flagged down a cop. "I'm not sick," I cried. Back at school, McKinney confirmed everything. Grace's empire of lies began to collapse. I wasn't a victim anymore, I was evidence. The wig was bagged as evidence. Child Services placed me in emergency foster care. I cried not from fear, but release. McKinney visited, bringing my sketchbook. "You were brave," she said. I clutched it like life itself. For the first time, I could draw without lies around me. Grace was charged. I was safe. Finally, Grace pled guilty to fraud and emotional abuse. The courtroom was cold, but my voice didn't shake. "I'm not sick," I said, "but I was trapped." The judge nodded solemnly. McKinney hugged me afterward, and I let her. I still keep the wig locked away. A reminder of survival, of the boy who escaped pretending to die. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.